up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Basement Show with Mr. Nast. I am Mr. Nast. Joining me tonight is
Ron. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of my favorite days of the year other than Halloween, the creepiness of Friday the 13th. So we'll see who wants to jump in, and we're just going to, I don't know, I guess we have an open-ended discussion about scary movies and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Is that type of night? I mean,
It's that kind of night. Absolutely.
I was going to, like I said, we didn't do a show tonight. I was actually going to put on Sleepy Hollow. I was talking to a friend at work today about it, and I was like, I actually own that movie. I'm going to go home and watch it.
Yeah.
A good old Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever. I'm sure you've seen it. Looking at Blockbuster, but
I would say I've seen it once or twice. Yeah. Actually, I was going to watch Cutthroat Island.
Oh, there you go. Cutthroat Island
with Gina Davis, because you want to talk about a scary movie. There you go.
Oh.
I know the biggest flops of all time.
True. I mean, what else you got? Well, I know a lot of people don't like The Exorcist. Flat out hate The Exorcist movie. Yeah. I thought it was cool how she walks up backwards up the steps. But like some of the movies, like when I was growing up, that people would have thought were scary, but were kind of cheesy, like the original Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I wasn't like. I thought the Friday the 13th movies were decent. Nightmare on Elm Street. Like all the same if you look at it. They're just a different type of kill in every one.
Who is the most famous actor to get killed in a horror movie?
The most famous actor to be killed in a horror movie. Hello, Gina.
You just mentioned his name.
The most famous what? I did.
Johnny Depp.
He's the most killed off one in a horror movie.
He was the most famous one to get killed off in the first half hour of a horror movie.
He was?
Yes, he was. He was in the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
You're right. He was the first victim, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Oh, shit. See, that's why I like talking to you, Ron. You make me think. And Gina says no one else can follow you on Twitch. You are at 69 followers. Tee. I mean, that's a good number, Gina. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to go up. I mean, it's the little things that Gina notices that make me laugh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow. Now I'm dumbfounded. I gotta look this up. Johnny Depp, Nightmare on Elm Street, huh? Yep. He had to look young.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
He was very young.
Johnny Depp, Nightmare on Elm Street. Here we go. Images, right? Oh my lord. Let's see.
He was probably 16 or 17, maybe.
I'm trying to think if I can make these bigger. No. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I got it. I mean, the only way I could say it looks like Johnny Depp is because of his eyes. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell it's Johnny, like just the facial expression. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street since it first came out. Gina, you're slacking a little bit, dude. You got to step up the movie game, especially since it is October. This is the time of year when you watch scary movies. What is wrong with you? I mean, there are some scary movies to this day. I'm 36 that I will not watch. I won't watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Or the movie Scanners. Guy's head explodes and multiple heads pop out of his head. No, thank you.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure you got movies that you want to watch too, right?
Oh, there's quite a few, actually. Honestly, horror was never my favorite. I mean, not that I didn't watch some, but if I had a choice between watching a comedy or a horror, I usually go with the comedy.
How about a comedy horror mixed together?
Well, that's why, occasionally stuff like Chucky or, um, some of the Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, there was one Nightmare on Elm Street that was very, very interesting. And I did watch that because the premise was just so original that I had to. And that was, I believe, Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I believe it was 5. I'd have to look it up real quick. But basically the premise of the film was that Freddy was haunting the dreams of Heather Langenkamp, the actress, and the actors and actresses that appeared in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
And you're right, it is number 5. I have it right here.
Yes. And that was just such an original concept that now Robert Englund is in the movie as Robert Englund, the actor, and also as Freddy.
Interesting.
So it's like Englund's concerned for Heather while Freddy is hunting her in her dreams.
That is definitely weird. I will say that.
Yeah, I mean it was crazy, but of all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, it's the one that really caught my eye.
I mean, I haven't watched the one I'm going to mention, in a very long time, but the title alone just kind of has you like scratching your head. Like, did they really make this movie?
Okay.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
I mean, like, what that? Like, when it topped that one, you have Jason Goes to Space.
Yeah.
I mean, what? But Leprechaun in the Hood, I mean, seriously? I'm actually going to look this up on the Wikipedia real quick. This is
Leprechaun in the Hood.
It just makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be racist.
Now, I remember a B movie called Microwave Massacre.
Microwave Massacre?
Yes.
I had to look that one up.
And yeah, if you want to talk about comedic, I mean, even there was another one too.
I see in that one. I forgot about that. I see in Leprechaun in the Hood. All right, Microwave Massacre, right?
Yep.
If I can spell it right. Massacre. I spelled that wrong. Microwave. Why can't I spell that right? Don't answer that. Microwave. Microwave Massacre movie. There we go. Came out in 1979, huh?
Yep.
Down known as an overweight middle-aged construction worker with a big problem, his shrewd wife May has started to only cook gourmet foods. What? It came out Halloween night in 1979 in Austin, Texas.
And I'm trying to remember another one that is along the same kind of lines. I believe it's called Motel Hell. Where they were making meats out of people that they were killing.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Farmer Vincent Smith and his younger sister Ida live on a farm with an attached motel named Motel Hello. Vincent's renewed smoked meats are actually human flesh.
Yep.
He sets traps on roads to catch victims. He buries the victims up to their necks in this secret garden, then cuts the vocal cords to prevent them from screaming.
Yep. So they're like buried, just their heads sticking out of the ground, going.
Well, look at the bright side, okay? This movie only had a $3 million budget, and it made $6.3 million in the box office. So you might as well call it a box office success.
And then had a huge life in video, actually.
Motel Hell.
Toxic Avenger. There's another one. The Gina. Excuse me, I'm stuttering tonight.
That's okay. Well, we got Toxic Avenger. Let's look that one up from Gina.
There were a few of those. There were a couple sequels too.
There's actually one coming out in 19. Wait, there's a remake of this coming out. Just 2023. I have to put that up.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Melvin Ford Janko III is a weakling who works as a janitor at a health club in the fictional town of Charmerville, New Jersey. Go figure.
Toxic waste in New Jersey? Get out of town.
No,
there's no way. Nah.
Just
forget about it.
Nothing but trouble. I might tell you differently. Junkovania, or whatever that place was called.
Yeah.
Well, this one had a $500,000 budget, and they made $800,000 in the box office. So again, made more money in the box office than it did to make. So hey.
Yep.
What's this? The first superhero from New Jersey. That's not true. No, that is true. Because the real Child's Play didn't come out until 1985.
Well, since you said technically Chucky, that would not be true, because technically the first superhero from New Jersey was Captain America.
Really?
Yeah, because he was created in the lab in New Jersey in the 40s.
Never knew that. Let's see. Original Captain America. Not Catwoman. I don't care. Let's see. The character first appeared in Captain America Comics #1, published on December 20th, 1940.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. But place of origin was New York City.
Well, he was born in New York City. But if you remember, the laboratory where Peggy was is what they revisited in Endgame, when they went back in time to get the Pym particles.
Mm-hmm.
They went to that underground, research facility where they were storing the Pym particles, and also Peggy Carter had an office there, and that's where she was based out of, and that's where they did the experiments.
Oh.
Because if you remember, Peggy Carter was there when they did it.
I might have missed it. I forgot about it.
If you see the original Captain America movie, Peggy is present when they actually put him in the machine.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yep.
See, again, this is why I like having these conversations with you, because now you make me think. I got a full head of hair. Maybe I need to really get this cut to think again. my hair is wrapping into my brain.
There you go.
Yeah, let me push this up a little bit. Nope, won't come down.
That won't work.
The giant fluff ball. I had to spike my hair one night. But it's funny that you said Chucky, though, because I don't know how often you watch TV series, but have you watched the Chucky TV series?
I saw part of one episode.
And let me know what you think of it.
I think the fact that they brought back Jennifer Tilly was cool.
So you only saw Jennifer Tilly then?
Well, I mean, the episode I happened to catch Jennifer Tilly interacting with the bride.
Okay.
What's her name again?
The bride.
What's Chucky's?
Tiffany?
Tiffany, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the only one that's the only episode you've seen.
Of the TV series, yeah.
Now, have you read anything about it or no?
Not really.
Okay. So, since you don't really read about it and you don't really watch it, I'm going to tell you, unless other people are in it. Well, it's just me, you, and Gina. But so, there's more people than just Jennifer Tilly back in the TV series.
Okay.
They brought back Alex Vincent.
Okay.
Who plays Andy in all three of the first two original movies. Christy Isles has had a cameo, who plays Kyle in Child's Play 2. You've seen Jennifer Tilly.
Mm-hmm.
Fiona Dourif, who was in Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky's been in this one. And you have the iconic voice in it in Brad Dourif.
Right.
And there is supposedly, if they get their way, going to be 2 more guest appearances if it gets to season 4.
Okay.
Which I'm hoping it does, because season 3 is also a funny story that makes you laugh. Because now this
I'll
season,
have to try and check out another episode when I get a chance.
Because now this season they started it during the White House.
Okay.
So it revolves around the first family, but I'll just say Chucky's in the White House at this moment on the show.
Oh boy.
I find it hysterical, but I also find it good because you have so much of the original cast from it. But it's also being directed and produced by Don Mancini, who's the original director of all these movies.
Okay. Which usually is a good combination for a true adaptation when you have some of the original minds involved.
Yes, because we all know how they tried to do the Child's Play back in 2019 with a whole different cast, whole different director, and love the man to death. I respect his work, but Mark Hamill is not Chucky.
No. Mark Hamill is Joker.
Yes. They did. I'm sure you've heard they did the Child's Play and Mark Hamill was the voice of Chucky. But the way they went about it was completely different than what Don Mancini envisioned.
Okay.
So, as a Chucky fanatic and how much I love the guy, I'm happy that the sequel to the second version of Child's Play was canceled. Because the first one, again, I respect Mark Hamill, was absolutely trash. My opinion.
Yep.
Fine, I talked to Johnny, probably be me and you next week. Yes, I want blockbuster story time on Friday night. Gina's taking my job.
Oh boy. No, you don't want blockbuster story time. You'd have to switch it over to Twitch like you do Rev Show to hear some of those stories. The statute of limitations has just barely run out on those. So,
well, we like those raunchy stories on this show. I mean, look what the Rev talks about on his show. I want to spice things up a little bit.
Yeah,
I have faith in you two.
Oh, I heard a new term. I was going to send you the video.
Oh boy,
the Wisconsin windshield.
Oh God.
Look it up.
Okay.
And I stumbled across it totally by accident, and I just died.
Windshield, right?
Yes.
Is this Urban Dictionary?
Yes.
Okay. Because if I type in Wisconsin windshield. I got glass replacement, a windshield auto replacement in Wisconsin. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Urban Dictionary. No, I gotta go to Urban Dictionary. One second. Urban Dictionary.
Oh boy.
If I could spell it, that would be great. Wisconsin. When nothing came up.
Maybe this guy just made it up, but I have to go back and find it. It was on TikTok.
Okay. Well, that's the type of stuff that you call in on the web show and talk to him about.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the man has his own phone line now, for crying out loud.
I don't need to give him more fuel. He's got plenty.
Oh, he's always looking for more though. That's what makes him fun.
2 girls, 1 cup. Okay.
No. No, don't. I freaking been that. No.
Yeah.
Man, child. Running on. Nope. Not talking. I'm out.
Nope. I'm out.
You can't make me stay on that one. I don't get on TikTok anymore. I mean, I use TikTok once in a while, but
I just do it to kill time sometimes.
Oh, if you want to laugh, sure, go on TikTok
and remind me of old movies that that I see clips of that I want to go back and rewatch.
What?
Or clips of Braves fans today being miserable.
Yeah,
it was real good for that today.
Wow, I read something. I gotta see if I can find it. Saying how it was rigged. Braves.
Yeah, I'm surprised the phone thing hasn't had more people check in.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time.
It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's novel. Once word gets out, maybe.
Oh, who posted that? Someone had made this whole big thing that saying that the game was rigged, that Acuna should have had a grand slam, but they threw a weighted ball.
What? Okay. It didn't even make it to the wall. It was short of the warning track when he left his feet.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, I think the jump was a little overkill, but.
Yeah, it kind of was, but if that's what made him comfortable getting to it. I think he lost track of where the wall was.
Probably.
Because he looked down at the other outfielder that was right there, Marsh. Because they almost collided.
That's true. Where is this picture at? I saw it. I just saw it like an hour ago. I should have saved it. God damn it. But yeah, the guy had a video up saying that Kimball asked for a new ball, then asked for a different one. The Bat Boys brought a couple out, and they threw him one that he finally used. It was a weighted ball.
Yeah, okay.
They wanted it to higher price market. They want the World Series rematch from last year with the Astros and the Phillies.
Well, how about this? Here's a plan, Atlanta. Why don't you hit better than 136 as the greatest offense in the league this year and one of the greatest of all time, and you bat 136 against Phillies pitching in this championship series?
That is true. Not lying.
136.
Yeah.
With no homers. With barely, there were 2 homers.
Yeah, they had 2. I was going to say they had 2.
Yeah, they had 2.
Austin
Riley and d'Arnaud.
Yes. So both catchers. No, yeah. Riley's third base. Never mind.
Riley's third, yeah. d'Arnaud is a catcher, used to catch for the Phillies. He was in the Phillies organization for a while.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Mets, and then he went to the Braves.
I forget, just a signing or an actual trade?
I don't know. He was when he was traded away from the Phillies, I think it was a trade. I think he was a throw in a deal somewhere along the line.
You're right. Let's see. Trade. Travis Turner trading transactions.
That was a good few years ago.
Yeah. Was he part of it? No, wait a minute. Yeah, he was part of. He was traded by the Philadelphia Phillies with Kyle Drabek and Michael Taylor to the Toronto Blue Jays in trade for Roy Halladay.
Yep.
So he was part of the Roy Halladay trade. There you go.
Yep.
And he was traded from the Blue Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey, Josh Cole. So yeah, I mean he's bounced around.
Yeah.
Damn. But we got. So you figure that trade for Roy Halladay happened in 2009. So he's getting up to an age then.
34.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Guess we have moved to the free chat since it is just us. Hey, anybody who wants to pop in and talk, be my guest.
Yeah.
We didn't really have anything planned for tonight. It's Friday the 13th after all. Everyone's probably out doing Halloween spooky stuff. I'm just a homebody and like to be home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got a big trip tomorrow too, so
that's true. I will be live up there.
An early morning tomorrow morning, so we're just going to do an abbreviated show tonight. But we figure we'd talk about some spooky movies in honor of Friday the 13th. Not necessarily the greatest ones, just ones that we remember and ones that we'd like to talk about.
That's true. But it's Friday the 13th day. Why is it considered unlucky?
I don't know what the origins of it are, but I could find out.
That's what I'm trying to say. I just typed that. Do that then. Origins of Friday the 13th. Origins of Friday the 13th. Number one search. Friday the 13th combines two tablets that come from the Bible, according to Stevens, based on the story of the Last Supper of Jesus. 13 people were seated at the table, and it happened on a Thursday. He was arrested that evening and crucified on the next day on a Friday. So I guess it comes from the Bible.
Well, I guess you can't get much more unlucky than getting nailed to a cross.
True. Yeah, good luck. Oh, wow. I know this is probably hard for you to see, but long considered a harbinger of bad luck, Friday the 13th has inspired a late 19th century secret society, an early 20th century novel, a horror film franchise, and not one, but two unwidely tombs. Porakacaphobia. I don't know if I said that right. Or Fricatriskaphobia that describe fear of this supposedly unlucky day. So two types of phobias. If that's English,
yeah.
God bless people. I don't know how to say it, and I never will. Porakacaphobia. I don't know.
I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on, so
it's a tongue twister. I'll put it to you that.
Yeah, my eyes are bothering me a little bit today. So
just like walking under a ladder, crossing paths with a black cat, or breaking a mirror, many people hold fast to belief that Friday the 13th brings bad luck. Though it's uncertain exactly when the particular tradition began, negative superstitions have swirled around the number 13 for centuries. While Western cultures...
You're not superstitious.
Get rid of that. Western cultures have historically associated the number 12 with completeness. There's 12 days of Christmas, 12 months of the 12 months in zodiac signs, 12 labors of Hercules, 12 gods of Olympus, 12 tribes of Israel, just to name a few examples. Excelsior 13 has a long history of a sign that's bad luck.
12-pack of beer.
That is true. You're not wrong. 13 bizarre superstition. Like, I don't see a problem with it.
But I got to tell you, I will tell you that other than the full moon each month, speaking as a former bouncer, one of the nights that we would always have problems would be Friday the 13th.
Makes sense.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. Hey, but I love me a baker dozen of donuts. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. You get that bonus, that bonus Boston cream or chocolate frosted. Yeah. Give me some Krispy Kremes, man. I could eat them all day long.
Krispy, that's why I disagree, because Krispy Kremes is on the bottom of my list. They put too much sugar.
Communist.
I have what? I say they put too much sugar.
Why do you hate America? The next thing you'll tell me is I don't go to Waffle House because it's too many calories. Don't you hide.
I've been to Waffle House. I've been to Waffle House. Thank you.
That's like saying, "Oh, I don't want biscuits and honey with my breakfast because I'm watching my weight."
I've been to Waffle House 4 times.
Okay.
Because what do you think about it? I travel on the road a lot for Eagle, so like Indianapolis has them, Charlotte has them. They're close to hotels, they're cheap. You need breakfast on game day? There you go.
Dunkin'. Yeah, but Dunkin' doesn't even make donuts anymore. They farm it out to a third party. Dunkin' Donuts does not make donuts on the premises. They have them shipped in.
I will give you that. You're absolutely right. But
Krispy Kreme, you can watch them being made.
That's true. Me and my roommate were going to Waffle House after a late night casino run. Don't even have to around here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is the Waffle House Index.
Yeah, what is a Waffle House? What? 45 minutes from where we live?
The closest one to here is in Elkton, Maryland.
Hey, you know that. I knew that.
It's about 38 minutes away.
Well, let's see. I'll pull it up. Google Maps, okay.
Well, it's 38 minutes from my house.
Home? Waffle House.
Once you pass through Delaware into Maryland, it's the very first exit after you cross into Maryland.
Well, apparently
there's one in Newark. The Elkton exit.
Well, apparently there's one in Newark, Delaware now.
Yeah, but actually, the one in Newark is probably further away, though.
Well, that says 41 minutes.
Because you have to go further in. You stay right on 95, you run it right into the one in Elkton. Katie, welcome. Katie's in the house.
Happy Friday the 13th, Katie. Nice to see you. We're just having a random fun conversation tonight, so feel free to jump on in.
Talking about spooky donuts.
They're actually only about 3 minutes apart, because the one in Newark, Delaware is 41 minutes, and this one's 44 minutes from my house.
Okay, well, that just opened.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely the closest one.
Yeah, well, you're talking to a guy that drives down to Delaware for Hardee's, okay?
Yeah, well, that's another one.
Used to be one up in Willenville. They closed it.
I'll take some Hardee's. Yeah, there used to be there used to be a White Castle in Pennsauken.
Uh-huh.
And there was also one right across the bridge, right across the Walt Whitman, right on Front Street, which is now Taco Bell. And the one up in Pennsauken by the Woodbine Inn is also now a Taco Bell. They were both White Castles. Mm-hmm. So now the closest White Castle is in Toms River.
Yep, Toms River and Howell.
Yep, on Route 70, I think it is, right outside of Seaside Heights Boardwalk.
That's like actually Route 37.
It's about another mile past if you go to White Castle and have lunch, and then you can go like another mile and a half down the road, and you're at the Seaside Heights Boardwalk, right past the Jersey Shore house, and you're on the Seaside Heights Boardwalk.
I've been there. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Sounds incredible. Vibing victory Friday. Yes, Katie is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so she happy today, probably.
Yeah, well, it was good of them to only be coming up against the team they were coming up against with Kelsey banged up.
True.
So hopefully he's feeling better.
That's true. And then Gina's saying Hardee's is 10 minutes from my house. I'm moving in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Hardee's.
Hardee's is good stuff, man.
Oh yeah. I haven't been down
they were my second favorite place behind Roy Rogers.
Wow.
And then Roy Rogers closed down, so then Hardee's was number one, and then they moved out of the area. So, or Geno's. Geno's was good too. Back in the day.
Oh, I thought we were talking about cheesesteak.
Oh, no. Best cheesesteak in Philly is John's Roast Pork on Snyder Avenue. Hands down, no debate.
I worked at Roy Rogers for one day. Wow.
I worked at Burger King for 2 weeks when I was 17.
Yeah, believe it or not, I never got into a fast food job.
That was the only time I ever worked in food, at first and last.
I can honestly say I've never worked at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, or any of that. My first job was Singular Wireless. There's a throwback for you.
There you go.
I worked with my mom was actually my boss for 1 month, and they made her fire me. Even though from Black Friday to 3 days before Christmas, that month span, I sold over 67 contracts.
The Orange Bowl. Oh my God. I remember that place.
The Orange Bowl. What more?
Yeah.
Deptford?
There was one in Deptford, yeah. At one time.
I've never heard it.
There was one in Echelon. It's probably maybe the one Gina worked at.
Orange Bowl. I'm going to look this up. Okay, good.
Was there one in Deptford? I know there was definitely one in Echelon because I worked in the Echelon Mall. I was manager of Spencer's. Deptford, okay, yeah, I thought there was. That was before food courts.
Okay.
That was actually on the upper level, I think, at the end, on the left. I think near Strawbridge's, maybe.
Well, I didn't know that Deptford Mall has been around since 1975.
Deptford Mall opened in 1972, I believe.
According to this site, it opened in 1975.
75? Really? I thought it was 72. Okay. That makes sense. I remember when it opened, I went to the movies there opening weekend. I could tell you some of the movies that were playing too.
Oh boy.
Some of the movies that were playing that opening week. And at the time it was the Deptford 6. There was no AMC. There was no AMC across the street. It was just the 6 theaters at the mall. And the Shaggy DA the original Shaggy DA with Dean Jones, Bugsy Malone with Jodie Foster, and they were the two that I remember that were definite that first week.
Bugsy Malone, Rated G, Musical Crime, Jodie Foster, Lowe, Noah Crow, Scott Field, Lee.
Yeah, the Shaggy DA was a good one. It was Tommy Kirk and Dean Jones, and it was in black and white.
So the Shaggy DA, did that get remade to the Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen?
It was the sequel to Shaggy Dog. Yeah.
Ah. So they made they made the Shaggy Dog in 1959, and this came out. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, here, I'll make you feel old. Full screen this. Share. Turn that down a little bit.
Welcome to another issue of Meet Your Candidate. We're going to meet Willoughby Daniels.
Daniels, I want you to drop out of the race.
No way, Mr. District Attorney. I'm going to win this election. And my first official act will be to call a grand jury investigation into your criminal connections in this town.
Everybody's got a skeleton in their closet. Get something on them. Daniels is a dog, huh?
That's right. Sometimes Daniels is a real live dog. This ring doesn't.
That ring is floating around someplace, and if somebody reads the inscription, I'm a shaggy dog again.
Is this the ring you were looking for? It says, in canis capare transmutum. Grab that dog!
What the hell?
I have got get Rorschach before they get me, and you're gonna help me.
I'm going to need the help of every squad car that's available to find him.
Wolf, wolf!
That's him, that's Daniels! Don't let him get away!
Let me get this straight. He was driving. Then he smashed up the truck.
Now.
Then he jumped over the moon.
Oh, now you're being unreasonable.
Tim Conway.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah. The original Shaggy Dog was in black and white. Shaggy DA was color, obviously. Apple Dumpling Gang with Don Knotts and Tim Conway. Absolutely great movie. That was one of that in the old Disney movies. That was right up there, man. That was a great movie. You ever see that, John?
No.
See if you can pull that one up. A trailer for that. Apple Dumpling Gang. It was kind of a Western kind of deal, but hilarious with Don Knotts and Tim Conway.
I got it right here for just 1 millisecond.
First, the West's worst bank robbers flew into town.
Hi, Frank.
Then they blew it up. In Walt Disney Productions' new screen comedy, The Apple Dumpling Gang. See Tim Conway and Don Knotts in The Apple Dumpling Gang. Rated G.
Okay.
To see the Oval Office.
And some of those old Disneys were just out of this world, man. They were hilarious. And a lot of them had Keenan Wynn, who you just saw in the Shaggy DA.
Okay.
He was the bad guy in a lot of them. I'm trying to remember. One with Kurt Russell called The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes.
The computer.
with a very young Kurt Russell.
I got the trailer right here when we pull it up.
Yep.
Alright. We gotta set it up. Okay, shoot, boom, back.
Hey, Dexter, what'd you do to the computer anyway?
That's cool. That's what I do, right? With the
Yep.
Nothing. Just tried to put in that part, and I got this terrific shot. When he got that big giant shock, he was not only able to remember and think like a computer, all the information that was in the computer was sapped into him, and he didn't even know it.
That's Joe Flynn from McHale's Navy, too.
Riley for real. The square root of that product would be 102978 decimal point 1499. This is our third question in mathematics. I hope you're aware that I'm perfectly equipped to go into other fields.
Of course.
I mean, all of a sudden, like he's the smartest guy in the whole world, and everybody's catering to him.
I think I found a spot for you at my organization.
Mr. Arnold's not
It's
my
Joker.
boss.
You gotta put that kid on ice.
We better get out of
Caesar
here.
Romero.
He's been kidnapped. We gotta realize that this could be dangerous. Hey, get me out of here! Now, what have you done with that boy? You've done something with him, and I'm gonna see you in jail for it. Look out! Well, that's the last time I'll do that.
looks like you can
Wow.
go back on Disney Plus and watch a lot of these movies.
Yeah, they're probably all on there.
Again, now you can tell with Kurt Russell, besides for the body figure, his eyes. I don't know what it is. I can tell some people by their eyes.
Yeah.
As weird as that sounds.
No, it's true. I mean, it's the easiest identifier.
Because even I'm not trying to make people feel bad, but even as you get older, it seems like your eyes stay the same.
Well, I kind of have that problem every time when I'm talking to certain people. They go, "My eyes are up here."
Okay.
I
Okay.
apparently am looking at other identifiers.
I've been caught down looking down a couple times. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you're up.
Yeah, yeah.
Gene's probably like, "What am I listening to? What am I watching?"
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if she listens to Rev, I mean, I hardly think that we're making anybody blush, especially not Gina. Gina, I don't think Gina's the blushing type.
She's saying, "I think I've told you that a few times."
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
She's calling you out on that one, not me. 'Cause I never met.
Hey, I have no defense. Again, statute of limitations.
Okay.
Statute of limitations, man.
Oh man. Any other fun movies that you want me to look up a trailer for?
Let's see. Trying to think of some of the other old Disneys. Well, the original Flubber with Fred McMurray is a good one.
Flubber. What was his name?
It was Flubber.
Yeah. I just told Johnny how wild I'm getting in my old age. Told him I got piercings. Just didn't tell him exactly where.
You'll just have to, I guess, use your imagination on that one.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Oh, there you go. Angela
What?
Lansbury.
Bed knobs and broomsticks. There's actually a show for it. Hold on.
That one was very much ahead of its time. There were some great special effects in that.
Damn, that show is 3 minutes long. I'll use a reissued trailer. It's only a minute and a half.
Okay.
Because the original trailer is a 3-minute trailer.
Yeah. Because they had so many special effects that they wanted to highlight to get people to come see the movie because the effects were so much ahead of their time.
Elbow, henbane, aconite, firefly light. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Disney's wildest and most fantastic adventure.
Welcome to Naboombu Lagoon.
The Boom Boom Lagoon.
Only Disney could conjure up the fun and sorcery in Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Let's have a nice clean game.
Is that Don Knotts right there with the whistle?
No, that's the dad from
A bewitching fantasy
Mary
about
Poppins.
spells, black cats, and medieval armor brought to life by magic. Walt Disney Productions presents Bedknobs and Broomsticks. You will believe a woman can fly. Almost.
Okay.
She looked like she had a pretty good grip on that broom.
I would think so. Jean's like, Jungle Book scared me as a kid. She loved Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, yeah, that was a good one. What was another Don Knotts one? Well, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, of course, but that wasn't a Disney movie.
My daughter's favorite was Fox and the Hound. There you go. That's a decent one.
Okay, yeah. But some of the other non-animated ones, I'm trying to remember some more of the, because there were a bunch of them that featured Kurt Russell. Because they were all set at the same college. And like they had recurring characters. It's like the dean of the college.
Well, we had Computer with Tennis Shoes. You had the Barefoot Executive with him, Fourth Parade.
Yeah.
Now you see him, now you don't.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What was it? Now you see him, now you don't. You want to find that one?
The Absent-Minded Professor is the one that they made at Flubber.
Okay, so I did have that one up.
Yeah.
Nice. Now you see me.
Strongest Man in the World. Now you see him, now you don't. They were all set at the Ed Medfield College.
Gotcha. I'm trying to see if I can find a trailer for it, but not having any luck. Was Gene saying over here? I bought Incredible Mr. Limpet on DVD not long ago. Another one of my favorites. The Herbie movies before Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, the ones with Dean Jones and Buddy Hackett. With the original Herbie. There were a bunch of those. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That was also not a Disney movie. But that was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was actually written and directed by Ian Fleming, who went on to do all the James Bond movies. And then Benny Hill appearing as the toy maker in one of his few American-based roles at that time, back before he really got huge on British TV on BBC.
Well, here's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for you.
Yeah.
From 1968.
Are you ready? Here we go.
Take off with everyone's favorite family adventure.
Oh, chitty, you chitty, pretty chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, we love you.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, coming to special edition DVD for the first time. It's a magical musical masterpiece that'll drive the whole family to sing.
You cannot see how much I may seem presumptuous.
You can experience the magic as never before. Includes full screen and widescreen versions, an exclusive making of documentary, Chitty Chitty read-along and sing-along features, an archive photo gallery, and more.
Hang on, everybody. My chitty, no chitty, anywhere we go on Chitty Chitty we depend.
Hop aboard for the fun and adventure. Own Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. A fine for friend.
It's too sweet to pass up.
Fine for friend, good chitty, chitty friend.
Hey, Dick Van Dyke, nice.
And I'll tell you what, he's still got some moves.
Why?
No, absolutely.
He's 98 years old.
I know. He was just on Dancing with the no,
He's on Masked Singer. Not that long ago.
Yeah, here you go. Nope. Hold on. He just did that one. There you go.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're
I don't think he dances in this one though. You might. Hold on.
smiling, oh my God, the whole world smiles with you.
Nope. Yeah, there's one that he actually dances in it.
Yeah, there was something recently that he was dancing in.
I forget which one it was, but
Yeah.
he could still dance. He was moving.
But I know
pretty
he
good.
was still moving.
Yeah, I think it was during his time on the Masked Singer. Trying to remember which one it was, but like it was incredible in that show. I mean, I was really shocked because I don't really watch it that often, but the one time I did watch it, he was on. I was like, wait, this guy's almost 100 years old. What the hell? So we had the original Flubber. I had that one too. So the Absent Mind Professor. Is that the name of it?
That's the one that had Flubber.
Okay. So here's the trailer for that one. Two.
At last we meet, Professor Brainerd.
No, this is Professor Ashton. Professor Brainard is physical chemistry.
May I say happy honeymoon?
You certainly made us a Chatsworth. Same to you.
Yeah.
What happened? Yes. Yes, Johnny. You've got to let me explain what happened.
Did you cause Miss Carlisle enough embarrassment?
Now,
Come on.
yes, it's a sort of wedding present. We've got the...
Okay. So how do you get Flubber in a movie with Robin Williams out of that?
Yeah, good question.
Sector Air Defense. Speaking on all
That just seems
commercial
bizarre.
and military wavelengths.
What you got jamming on over there?
I'm about to send you.
That's
Trying
not
to
good.
forward it to you.
Okay. What platform are you using?
I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Okay. Sounds like Mr. Big Stuff.
Coming over now.
Okay. Bases. The Toys of... Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Streamload that. Hold on. Alright. Make that full screen, the 15-second video, right?
I'm not sure. Nah, I think there's a commercial on the front.
Okay. Nope, that's all it was. What was the name of it? I can try to pull it up if you want.
Hold on.
This part is never easy, but at least
Why would it only forward the commercial?
I don't know. That's kind of funny, though.
Hold on. I'll find it.
Okay.
You can keep on talking. I'll just take a second.
Junior was just saying that she's still singing some of the songs from Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do some extensive research to find the songs and start singing them, but I don't know. Gina's even still here. She might have abandoned us too.
Here
Gina,
comes John.
where you
Here
going?
comes John.
Everybody loved Lover?
Yeah.
Okay. But Dick Van Dyke cut it. She says the songs are catchy. I mean,
She's in the middle of a dance routine from one of the songs, so that as soon as she's done dancing, she'll be back.
Gotcha.
Now, he's 96 at this point when this was done.
Everybody loves a lover. I'm a lover. Everybody loves me. Anyhow, that's how I feel. Wow, I feel just like a Pollyanna. I shouldn't worry, not for nothing. Everybody loves me. Yes, they do. And I love everybody since I fell in love with you.
Who's the most popular personality? I can't help feeling it's no one else but me. Gee, I feel just about 10 feet tall. I'm having a ball. You might call me Pollyanna.
Everybody loves a lover.
That his wife was on it, or they just...
I'm not sure.
Everybody loves a lover.
can't
I'm a
help
lover.
thinking it's no one else but me.
Everybody loves me.
Gee, I feel just
Anyhow,
about 10
that's
feet
how
tall.
I feel.
Having a
Why I feel
ball. Guess you might
just
call
like
me
a Pollyanna.
I shouldn't worry, not for nothing. Everybody loves me, yes they do, and I love everybody. Since I fell in love with you.
Okay.
That must be his wife.
Okay. So who? Trying to think, find her name. Aria Silver? Is that what it be? No.
It said it at the beginning of the video. It was I
Tony
think it was
Guerrero?
Arlene something.
I'm just curious because if that's his wife, damn. Either he likes him younger.
Oh, it is his wife.
Wow.
His wife Laura, but they called her Arlene in the video.
Okay, let's see. Look up Mr. Van Dyke real quick on Wikipedia. Dick Van Dyke. Here we go. He is.
Hey Gary, what's up?
Gary!
Yeah, definitely an Easter egg to the show when he stepped around the ottoman there for sure.
So
the original
Silver.
Freaky Friday. Yeah. Jodie Foster. Actually, in the original Freaky Friday.
Yes, that is right. I forgot about that. So, Arlene Silver. Let's see if I can find anything on her. No, she doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
But 2012, at the age of 86, Van Dyke married a 40-year-old makeup artist, Arlene Silver. So she was only 40 years old when they got married.
Yep.
Oh, Dickie boy, I like it. More power to you.
The original Freaky Friday was definitely Jodie Foster. And the original Parent Trap, that was Haley Mills, was it? They played the twins?
Oh, yeah,
for some reason, I'm thinking Haley Mills. I could be wrong on that.
All right, well, here's the 1976 trailer of Freaky Friday. I found this.
All right, what's going on out there?
Something really freaky? Wait a minute. That's not my voice. That's Mom's voice.
Yeah, Haley Mills. Yeah, I was right. I gotta stop doubting myself.
That's not my voice. That's Annabelle's voice.
There's Jody.
Are you okay, Annabelle?
This one?
Yeah.
You all right, Ellen?
And Gomez Adams from the Addams Family, John Astin.
What, played the dad?
Yeah.
Whose foot is that?
He was also one of the Riddlers in the original Batman series.
Wow.
When they had a contract dispute with Frank Gorshin.
Mom's legs and her stomach and her Mom's body has got my mind in it.
Well, excuse me.
Annabelle's body has got my mind in it.
Oh boy.
I'm Mom. I'm Annabelle.
See, Jodie Foster, you can also tell by her nose. Barbara Harris. Wow.
Barbara
1976.
Harris, Justin.
Then sure. Hey, that's you.
And what was the other one? The original Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find that one real quick. Yep. No button. Original.
Does anybody notice every time they make a bad remake now, it has Lindsay Lohan in it? Love Bug had Lindsay Lohan. Parent Trap had Lindsay Lohan. Freaky Friday had Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Making fun of Miss Lohan. Here's the Parent Trap trailer.
Who's she? I never saw her before in my life. The nerve of her. Coming here with
Tina agrees with you, though.
What are you going to do about it?
Oh, that sucks.
4 weeks left at camp and you'll spend them all together. Room together, eat together, play together. How old are you? I'll be 14 November 12th. That's my birthday too. What is your mother like? Busted up with Dad when I was young. There used to be a picture of her on Daddy's desk. What are you doing with her picture? It's my mother, but it's my mother too. Sisters. You want to meet Father? And I'm just dying to know Mother. Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why did you and I come back? My very own father.
Oh, Father.
Father.
Brian Keith from Family Affair.
If we switched, sooner or later they'd have to unswitch us. They'd have to meet again, face to face.
Susie, there's been a lot of things happening since you left.
What does a young girl like her see in him? I'll give you a million reasons, and he's got them right in the bank.
We're in trouble. I'll have to bring Mother out here immediately.
Oh, what a time for you to show up just when I'm gonna get married.
Daddy, please don't marry that woman.
I'm going to marry your father, so you get used to the idea.
You want a bet?
Man, this is completely different than the remake.
You
Yep.
get a feeling like something's gonna happen? A storm brewing?
Wow. Interesting, because if you watch the remake, they bring it to like a boat.
Yeah.
Like you don't see a boat on that one at all.
No.
That was weird. That doesn't make sense. Like, so that just proves your point that some remakes aren't like the original at all.
No. They use the loose premise and then just build around it and modernize it. It's not an unusual formula for them to use, unfortunately.
That's just weird. Gina said we had the best movies.
We did.
I mean, to some degree, yes.
Especially the 80s. The 80s movies were just off the charts. I mean, we went through 80s movies that one night, John, and it was like every single movie we talked about, we're like, yeah, how about that one? Yeah.
Well, 80s were a good time for a movie, okay? I watched 80s
Yeah.
movies. I mean,
What's
of them were
up, Gary?
half of the movies in the 80s were made before I was born. It doesn't mean I don't go back and watch. Yeah, oh, I'm not allowed to be a man child, but he is. You see what I do with? Fine, we just want to end the show.
You called me old.
I said, I didn't say you were old. I
You said
some
the
of
movies were old, and therefore, by extension, because they were made after I was born, that somehow that you made that connection. It was implied.
It's just a baby. Well, no, I'm not gonna do it. Don't do it. You got me
No,
going there.
she's not going to spank you, so stop.
No, you got my juice.
I can read your mind, John. Well, if I'm a baby, why don't you just spank me?
No. Although I think I'm closer to John's age than Ron.
Yeah, okay.
You're not gonna give her shit,
Everybody
but you give
gang
me-
up on Ron night. I see how it is.
No, but I lost my train of thought.
Let's see I don't know. He might. You never know. Now he's got to compose himself, and then he can come back on. Once the blushing goes away, he'll be right back.
I'm not allowed to blush, okay? This is my show. You guys pick up.
Is there a filter for that?
I'm just gonna get my smiley emoji pillow and tape it in front of my face from now on. Just
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
So, what other Disney movies did they ruin?
Well, you
Or
said
that
yeah,
we-
like
Or the
Yeah.
ones that there's like 2 or 3 that they're not even, that'll never see the light of day again. Unfortunately.
yeah. I forget what they.
Like Song of the South,
Yep, must. Well, my mom had
Um,
mentioned it one night.
the Black Cauldron is very, very hard to find, which was an extremely dark Disney movie. And then the original Tron really was a very dark movie that was well ahead of its time. But I hated the remake.
And it says Sword in the
Sword in the Stone was good animated.
I actually found a trailer for the Black Cauldron on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Now look at that and see if it looks like a Disney movie to you.
Okay. Well, I can pull it up if you want.
Pull it up. Just this is what Disney, got into at one point when they said, "Man, we're tired of making movies that the general public loves. Let's make something else."
And I'm ignoring Gina's comment about she can make me blush very easily. Gina, I'm behaving, okay?
It's 1985, and this is what
So
Disney throws out there.
So 2 years before I was born.
Screw you, John.
Legend has it, there was once a king so cruel and so evil that the gods feared him. Since no prison could hold him, he was trapped forever in the form of a great black cauldron.
Old king, that black-hearted devil.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Black Cauldron. Escape into a world of darkness.
Are you coming? Me? Go in there? Oh, no. It's a terrible place.
A world of excitement. A world of dreams. And through the magic of 70mm photography and 6-track Dolby sound, you will be transported to a fantasy event for the entire family.
Look, sire, it's working.
Soon, the Black Cauldron will be mine. In the great tradition of Disney animated classics, now comes the newest Disney spectacle of them all, The Black Cauldron.
Definitely different.
Now, the Sword in the Stone and the Black Cauldron, both together, were instrumental in the influence of the video game Dragon's Lair that was by Don Bluth, who was a Disney animator and left Disney to form his own company and did that video game Dragon's Lair and Space Ace, the two that were on like Laserdisc that you went to the arcade and it was like there were lines of people to looking to play it. Like when you get down to Wildwood on the boardwalk, they would put a monitor over top of the game so that people weren't leaning into the game watching you play because there was so much split-second reactions that you had to do in order to progress through the game to the end. And at the end, you got to fight the dragon, but you had to memorize the entire game in order to be able to do it. Because if you made one wrong move, then you would die and the animation would switch to you dying rather than you moving to the next step. And it was on a random generated DVD Laserdisc. That is, if you go back and see like the animation that was involved in it, it was the technology had never been used before for video games.
Interesting.
And Don Bluth just blew it off the map. Don Bluth also did the animation in Xanadu, that animated scene with the fish. If you remember the movie, that was also Don Bluth who created that as well.
Been a while. Wow.
Yeah.
All these names and titles is going into my head. Like, okay, I've heard of it, watched it. I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day. If I could sit and watch movies for 24 hours a day, I would. Because talking to you makes me want to go back and rewatch them. All the ones that I watched in the early 90s. Gene says, how could I forget about that movie? How could I forget that movie, Ron?
Yeah, Xanadu. Yeah, I beat it to death in all the stores. Whenever I would visit a store, it'd be the first thing I'd do is pop it in. Legends of Sleepy Hollow. At one point, there was an animation of that, but it was never a feature film, I don't believe, for Disney. Or it may have been one that was very obscure. But I remember seeing an animation that was very much in the style of Disney. So that might have been one of those offshoots from one of the old Disney animators. Once they started to move more and more towards getting away from hand-drawn cells.
Actually, if you want, check this out. So this is a Sleepy Hollow trailer from Disney.
Okay.
Am I? Oh, that was helpful. I thought I shared it. My bad.
Yeah.
Because at the top it says Sleepy Hollow trailer Disney / Tim Burton. So. Don't know if it's new or what, but.
To me, I think that it was originally a short.
Well, that's what it looks like as well.
Yeah, it was a short that was shown before something else.
Okay.
Severed from their bodies, taken by the headless horseman, taken back to hell.
He rode a giant black steed. Look at him, Major Bloodrun Cole.
This doesn't look like a real movie.
Yeah, it was a short. It was shown before something else.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what it was before, but it was never a full feature because the story wasn't involved enough to build a full feature around it.
True. No, it's Old Scary to Death as a Kid, according to Gina. So
Yeah.
that was the wrong one. But the one with Johnny Depp's a good movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, I might have to watch that before I go to bed tonight. Even though I should probably go to bed soon. I gotta be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but
Yeah. I mean, we could, we've been on for like an hour and a half. If we need to cut it a little short tonight because I know you got to travel. That's perfectly okay.
that's up to you. I mean, it's just you, the three of us hanging out in chat. Gina still here. I mean, other than that, I know she has to probably go get her son soon, so. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to get some rest too, because I know you have a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. I'm doing some driving for my kid. A little bit of a road trip, so.
Not like me going to state college.
No, not like you going to state college. Absolutely not. And I'm going somewhere that may be in proximity to a White Castle, so I very much likely might have White Castle tomorrow. If I do, I'll report back.
Well, if you do, and it's during the evening, see, I'm logging off now anyway. I gotta go get myself. Gina, thanks for hanging out. If you
Thanks
go,
for hanging out, Gina. Appreciate it.
If you go to White Castle, say around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, I'll send you my address. Maybe you can drop me off. And
yeah, it won't be that late because that'll be cutting into karaoke time. Damn. And we can't have that.
No, damn. Besides, take a road trip sooner than later. But it just sucks that the weather has been so nice.
Yeah.
All week, and then it's
all week. Any of these days would have been perfect weather for your trip tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now it has stupid rain.
Yeah, well, actually, it looks like it's going to rain all the way up to Wednesday in State College now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that stinks.
That's right. I'm going to show you a picture of it. If I have to make you laugh, if I can get a good size image of it.
Okay.
Right there. I don't want to give the exact location. Okay, here we go. This is good enough. I know someone that has this already, so don't feel too bad about rain and cold weather tomorrow. Because look at this. You know what that is?
I do not.
That is snow.
Ow, where's that?
Out west in the mountains.
In Denver?
Right outside Denver.
Out Colorado.
Yes.
Okay.
But family member of mine got their first dusting of snow, and you figure it's only October 13th.
Wow.
But beautiful valley, as you can see in the background.
Yeah.
On a clear
nice
day.
Sunset there.
Well, on a clear day, if you look at my mouse doesn't show up on the screen, but in that valley,
yeah,
on a clear day you can see the city of Denver that far away.
Wow.
So I mean, it's absolutely breathtaking out there. But living out there, you get snow from September to May.
Yeah.
Just keep that in perspective for you when you say it's cold up here.
True. Yeah. Nice.
I figured I'd share that. It was a relative of mine out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. I love that area of the country, but I don't know if I could deal with snow for 9 months out of the year. That's just something to think about. When people say it's cold, and we live on the East Coast, it's the beginning of October, and my family member already has snow on the ground.
Wow.
It's just something to think about.
Well, I hope you stay dry a little bit tomorrow, Johnny.
I'll have my hoodie on, my ski hat, and I'll be good to go.
Okay, man.
They stated dress warmly because it's only supposed to be 48 degrees, but
Yeah.
if I
Well,
had my way,
you've got layers, and then you can always peel them off if you need to.
that is true. I mean, the biggest thing I'm not looking forward to tomorrow is the drive.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, and the
even-
traffic.
Yeah, but I got lucky when I was telling you before the show. I got a decent parking lot, prepaid parking, so
Nice.
I won't have to walk super far from my car to the stadium, which
That'll
is
be
gonna be
good.
nice.
Yes.
Definitely looking forward to it. My first game ever out there. Then Sunday, unfortunately, I have to work at 11:30 to 8. So the DVR will be filled up by the end of the weekend because I have to record yet another Eagles game.
Yeah. Well, Sunday night game next week. So.
Yep, and I work till 8 o'clock that Sunday, so I'll be rushing home to watch that game.
Kelly Green, Dolphins.
Yep. Well, we gotta get by the Jets first. We got a couple big injuries for that game coming up.
Yeah. Jalen Carter.
Slay.
And
Evans
Slayer
again.
both out. Yep.
Yep. Watkins is out again.
Yeah, no loss there.
They might as well just get rid of him at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're, you know, Zacchaeus is more than capable of filling that spot.
Yeah. That is true.
So
You're absolutely right.
I need to continue my momentum in the fantasy league now that I'm out of the basement, or heading out of the basement, I should say.
Well, technically, you're out of it if you were going by points.
Yeah.
Because you have 707 points. The Chris is 636. Plus,
Yep.
you've won one game in a row. Chris hasn't won since week 1.
Yeah. So I'm heading in the right direction. I think I've got my roster in order. So we got Mr. Burrow. Looks like he's getting a little healthier.
That is true. You got Team Miz this week. And you already got 17 points on the board. Where do you get 17 points from?
Kicker.
Wow,
Bucker.
look at you go.
But Bucker had a big night.
That is true because he had a 60-yarder or something.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, more power to him. Shit.
Yeah. I'll take 17 out of my kicker any day.
Absolutely.
Just like I wasn't too reluctant to take 55 out of DJ Moore last week. And then bench him this week.
Yeah, well, your son got 51 from Mahomes and 15 from Pacheco. And then Sam got 23 from Kelsey. I mean, we had some people with players last night. Mike Wright had 14 with Kansas City's defense, which is a pretty good one in our league.
Yeah.
Mr. Russo only got 4 points from Jerry Jeudy, who's absolutely horrible this year.
He's about to get traded.
No, what do you think, too?
He could go a couple places. I mean, he could go to Minnesota. He could go to the Jets. He could go to the Chiefs. He could go to the Packers. Well, not the Packers, probably.
No, Packers are building.
They got enough problems as it is. I'm sure there's a couple other teams out there that could use a decent receiver. But Jimmy just looks like he never got acclimated to the system.
That's true. Yeah.
To the new system. So we'll see. But that's talk for another night. Right now, let's get you some rest so you can get on the road, man.
Hey, if I had it my way, I'd be on my way right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'd go sweeping my car.
Yep.
The fact that the parking lots don't open until 8 a.m. tomorrow. Wait, if it was a 12 o'clock noon game, God, I might as well say, okay, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, after everybody ass crackers on and get it.
Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. We're a little slow tonight, but I think everybody's got a little Phillies hangover from last night.
Yeah.
First game is on Monday night. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep, 8:07 start times too, except for one game right now. I think the other one's like at 5:07.
Yep.
There's one night that they play both games are playing at the same time. It's gonna be weird. But before we log off, since the AL starts on Sunday, who wins that series, the Rangers or the Astros?
I would love to see the Rangers win, but I think the experience points have to go to the Astros. If the Astros pitching holds up, I think that they should, but I'm rooting for Texas.
I am
only because it's been how long there, if they've ever been there.
They were doing a couple years ago.
I don't ever recall Texas in the World Series.
I thought it was a couple years ago. I might be wrong, but we'll talk about that Monday.
Yeah. But definitely rooting for Texas, but reality is me, Houston.
Gotcha. And then if you didn't tune in tonight, check us out. Well, check me out tomorrow. I will be doing another live on location show in the rain from State College. Before the game, before pregame, and then after the game as well. So, I mean, just to pop in, say what's up, show you the atmosphere, because this is my first time up there, and even though it's raining, they're still projecting to be 90,000 or 100,000 people at this game. So, it's going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait.
It should
first
be
time
crazy.
For everything. So.
Yep. Well, good luck to you, and I'm sure you guys have a blast.
Absolutely. Like I said, 12 o'clock noon, I'm hoping to go live for the pregame show to show you the crazy atmosphere up there. So if you're still around, just pop open the phone and check us out.
I will try and pop in if I can. I know I'm supposed to be driving about then, but if I can pop it on in the car, I'll get a watch. I just may not comment.
Fine by me. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. So, other than that, me and Rod will be back next Monday for Sports Criers, and I'll be talking a lot about it, my experience, and all that fun stuff too. So,
talking about an Eagles 6-0.
Amen. So, thanks to Gina and Gary for stopping by. Katie stopped in for a minute. But it was mostly Gina and Gary tonight. So, we appreciate all you checking out the show. Make sure to like, share, and follow so we can keep building. And we hope to see you guys soon. So have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.